Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Adams Rite number 4026-05. You can have this cast aluminum housing on the outside. You know what? I don't know that that's aluminum. No, that's definitely not. It's far too heavy for aluminum. Maybe zinc is what that could be made of. Yeah, probably zinc. It's not magnetic. It's quite heavy. It's dense. It has a relatively decent finish on it. This is going to include a 5-pin Schlage C cylinder. Okay. Okay. So you've got the cylinder, the housing. Weighs about 0.6 pound, at least all of it does. Relatively decent operation on this. It's quite smooth, but I prefer solid brass plugs and housings, and I don't think that plug is solid brass. Schlage 5-pin C keyway, factory look-alike original key. What else you will get with this will be the retaining clip and the screw for holding in the cylinder. Sorry. That clip is just going to basically go like this. You get the picture. The screw is going to go through there. There's a hole coming through there. Then you're going to get a couple of machine screws that will go through the door into the back of the housing. Now these will connect to a thumb turn, obviously, and they will go through the hole that's been prepped in the thumb turn itself to lock this down. This is used with a 5017 series lock, and that series of lock is specifically intended for the for a wood door application, your 5017. Really nothing. Well, it's for a 5017, so the lock body is going to be intended to go onto a wood door. And the centers of the holes that you'll need for the bolts to go through, that will all work together. Why you might buy this is because you have a 5017, a sliding wood door, and what you want to have is, rather than a blank plate on the outside, you want to have a key cylinder to be able to access the door from the exterior. And this will allow you to obviously accommodate that. There are links below this video. The first is called the data sheet, which is handy because that will allow you to look. It's like a catalog cut page of the 4026. Interesting to be able to look there and review. It'll give you an idea of what you're dealing with. The installation guide is there. It's all very simple and straightforward. However, a couple of holes, screw that lock on the outside. The tailpiece has to obviously ride through the door. I can't tell you if you'll need to trim that down, but I fully expect that you're going to have to. That is a lot of tailpiece there. So from the face of, let's start with this. Thickness of the body, about 1.25 inches. Width of the body, about 7/8. Overall height, about 2 13/16. So the thickness we said was 1.25 inches, 1 3/16. That cylinder is going to sit in there. Then from the back of the housing to the end of the tailpiece, you're going to be at 1 7/8. So if you've got an 1 3/4 door, you're obviously in good shape for that. And the obviously communicating to the back of a thumb turn is what the plan is going to be on that assembly. And if you were to look at the cut sheet of the 5017 lock, which we also have down below this video as well, you'll see that the thumb turn has its own tailpiece. So really what you're trying to accomplish is getting this tailpiece and the thumb turn tailpiece to communicate to each other in the back or the inside of that lock body. So certainly cutting this down will be required, unless of course your door is exceptionally thick. That would be where you'd be on that. This is going to be available in not only the 130 finish, which is a sprayed aluminum color, but the 119, which will be black, or the 121, which will be a dark bronze, and it's a sprayed finish. You can also do a Wiser keyway, and that would be, rather than 4026-05, you do an 06 for a Wiser keyway, and then the rest of the part numbers your finish. 119, 121, 130 will give you the 3 variants on that as well. Okay. The MS 1847 is the lock body that you would use with this, and it's a very common lock body that you will use on a zinc lock body. You can do an MS 1847, that would be a stainless lock body. That would give you all those parts. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Adams Rite products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. If you have any questions on the Adams Rite number 4026-05, cylinder assembly for the 5017 lock body, sliding door lock, or any other Adams Rite product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.